Okay.
So basically, what you, if I have permission.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
No names.
Right.
Just inspiration. So it was like you said, when you moved back in with mom, because
Right.
ultimately it was a good business opportunity for you.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And now you're at home, and there's like you said the analogy. Tell me the analogy you used between you and your mom.
When you have two like batteries and you try and force them closer together, and you feel the vibration, you feel that they don't want to be close together, and it's not bad or it's not good. It's just that you can feel that tension.
So
More or less, I have to figure out either to be the opposite battery where we're going to work together better, or I need to keep some sort of emotional distance where you don't feel the vibration.
So
does that make sense?
if you're close and you are you and she's her, you need to find that optimal space.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Like right now, she's in North Carolina, and she took some of her business down there, and she's showing, and it's like we're on the phone. Oh, you had a great day. Oh, I just did payroll. That's great. Awesome. Dogs are fed. Like
Okay.
because we're not like right on top of each other.
Yeah.
It's great.
Okay.
So it's funny.
So when there's the right amount of space, it works great. Now, it's like and you said something a little bit later. It was like you are like your mom in many ways.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's a similarity there.
Yeah.
Right. And so my head just goes, oh, well, that's like you said, the positive meeting the positive.
Right.
Well, then in life, what we're looking for to really meld with is the people who complement us.
Right.
The negative energy with the positive energy.
Right.
Not in a bad or good way,
Right.
but just in a
Opposite. And I try and be that opposite battery. It's just hard to sometimes. You know what I mean? When she's like keyed up and stressed and, exploding, I'm just always like, hi, things are great,
Okay.
And I try and be the opposite battery, but that's not always the case, or it wears on me.
It's not your normal mode.
Right.
It's not who you are.
Right.
So when you notice that tension, that vibration, like you said, that resistance almost is there, what would be an ideal strategy? Would it be to stay around and try to change who you are? Or would it be to create that space somehow and either physically move away or mentally, emotionally just kind of know that she's doing her thing? What is it?
I would love something that I could do, like whether it's like rub my temples with lavender or like, Papa Valerian, like root something. Like
So
I need something that's going to help me like de-stress so that I don't add to because I feel like sometimes when we get into it we're the batteries and we're just like we try and go head to head and all we're doing is just creating more of that vibration. Nothing ever gets solved.
Okay.
So it's like this mute point of vibration and then we just then I go this way and then she goes this way and then we pretend like nothing happened.
Okay.
So it's it's silly.
That's where it's been though, right? That's
Right.
been the mode.
Right.
What about I'm going to give you I'm going to have a suggestion here for
Okay.
you. Okay. If you like it, take it. If you don't, leave it, please.
Right.
The idea is that when that vibration, that challenge, the positive positives, it's really that resistance going on. We maybe need to look at our strategies of how we communicate, of how we interact, and use that tension as like the alert sign.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Whoa. That warning, I felt that before. This is my sign to now I need to take a different action.
Yeah.
And it may not be right now, it may not be consciously logical for you of how to do it,
Right.
but open up to the realization maybe there's another way to do it.
Yeah.
I need to learn, I need to be in a receptive mode.
Yeah.
Like a new student almost, an excited new student who
Right.
wants to learn. We want to learn what this new way of interacting. When she's in that way, we want to whatever. When I'm in that way, we need to recognize that and then do something else, whatever. And that whatever is going to be, you'll have that aha moment.
Okay.
You'll have the inspiration.
Yeah.
You'll have the insight when you're like brushing your teeth or just going for a ride or
Right.
a jog or
Right.
something.
Right.
Just doing something rote.
Well, and
It'll pop up.
And I think too, like, making sure that I get to you. Like, I've been like, I'm fine, and then I'm not fine. and getting back on the vitamins and trying to manage my own stress. Like, I drink too much coffee, I kill my adrenal glands, so then I'm always like, I'm up and down. I have, more than a couple glasses of wine and knock myself out, and then I'm tired the next day, because that's how I'm dealing with it. And it's like, it's not a healthy trajectory. It's not, terrible, but you know.
Well, let's just look at it. Okay?
I'm like eating ice cream and wine, and I'm like, I know there's a better way to go about this,
Right,
but
right,
this is
right.
what's working right now.
Well, sometimes it just gets you by. It's
Right.
easy. It's simple.
Band-aiding
and
it.
it tastes good.
Right.
And look, and it's easy.
Right.
Right. It's simple.
But then when I'm under stress, my body's like, hey,
Yeah.
you know.
You woke up to what you've been doing. Now it's like, oh, now it's
Right.
catching up.
Right.
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 So what we're talking about is some type of simple routine that you can do, and it doesn't have to be. We can make it as complicated as you want,
Yeah.
or as involved as you want.
Yeah.
Though we want to, I personally want to be able to fit it in a handful of minutes a day,
Yeah.
and know that I'm really doing something good for myself.
Yeah.
And if we can find those, I don't want to say magic pills,
Right.
but we can find the right combination,
Right.
the optimal combination for you,
Right.
and finding a simple strategy for you to do it,
Yeah.
then that would be something you
Right.
want to move towards.
Absolutely, and
Okay.
and maintaining it. Like I'm really good at like, okay, I'm gonna take care of myself, and then I don't. Like I haven't seen you in how many months?
Well-
It's so bad.
It's been a little while.
It's been
So it is what it is. We
it's
go.
like not putting myself on the bottom of the barrel there.
It's
you know?
it's valuing yourself.
Yeah.
It's creating worth for yourself.
Well, it's that whole oxygen mask concept. Like, you
Yeah.
know, I'm running around the plane making sure everybody has their
Sure.
oxygen mask on, and then I'm
Sure.
like, and then I'm the dead one.
That's one for you. And I'm out.
Right.
So okay, so it's you have a lot of awareness. You know what to do,
Yeah.
and now it's just getting going, doing it.
Right.
And,
Right.
and giving yourself a break, so to speak.
Right.
Knowing it's okay when you miss that day.
Yeah.
If you miss that week, it's like, okay, that's where I'm at.
Right.
Okay, let's steer this boat back on course.
Right.
And then we're back on track.
Right.
And
Yeah.
if you can detach from the emotion of it and be more of like the observer, life it's challenging. That's the way
Yeah.
it is these days.
Right.
So let's
Right.
adapt, move forward, and just be back as best as we can. Sound good?
Yeah, sounds
Perfect.
great.